Whew. Alright, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy FJP coming to you back with a GTA video. Today, man, honestly, I just want to talk about... I haven't played GTA in a while, first and foremost. Not that I don't like it, I've just been more occupied with Rainbow Six and Fortnite, usually. But I just thought I'd hop back on GTA 5, and... I don't know if there's any videos out there like this one. But today I just want to talk about what it's like to be rich in GTA, and also what it's like to have to earn money per se, or even if it's possible to get rich, like, I don't want to say legally, but legitly, you know. And first I just want to ask, like, leave this in the comments, but number one, are you rich, or how much money do you have, and how did you get it? Because I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but you see how much money I have up there in that top right corner, right? And I'm just gonna say it was easier than me than it was for most, right? I came from PS3, so I'm sure you guys can kind of guess what I'm trying to talk about here. But all the time I see people doing missions like crazy. I mean, just going ham on the missions, and it's like people have it down to how much they can earn per hour and stuff, and it's like it's pretty efficient, but it's not enough. It's too much time. It's like you're really working like a job. Like, GTA 5 is a game that we all bought. Sorry, excuse me. GTA 5 is a game that we all bought and paid hard-earned money for, whether it was yours or your parents or whatever. But you should be able to enjoy the game and everything in it. Now, I understand, obviously, you're not just going to let them unlock everything like that. It makes it unplayable. But, like, the online content is very, very... It's very difficult to get. I mean, if you just go on to Warstock or any of the cars, all the new DLCs, like, at least $1 million each. We're looking at $1 million each minimum. So, and if $1 million doesn't sound like a lot when you look at how much money I have, right? A lot of people have more than $1 million now. But if you think of the yachts and stuff, you're dropping 20 million. The businesses, like, I have everything in the game, but I just, like, sometimes I think, like, if I didn't have the money I had the way I got it, there's no way in hell I'd have all this shit, man. Like, seriously. I mean, there's certain you'd have to wait. I mean, I'd have to wait for most of this shit. And if you want to, let me put it this way. I believe for $8 million, right? There's a lot of things you can't even buy in this game for $8 million. That golden Luxor, the golden jet that you can buy from Elitist or whatever, that thing costs 20 mil, I'm pretty sure. I want to put this in perspective. $8 million to buy a shark card, okay? Shark card is supposed to be shortcuts for people who maybe don't have time, or they just want to buy it right out. You know what I mean? Rockstar will accept the money and give you whatever currency they have. And this is made up currency, I want to tell you. Like, it's not like you're getting anything in your hands. This is a game. This is a game. But $8 million is worth $100 Canadian, at least. I'm from Canada. So if I want $8 million from Rockstar, I have to pay $100. I used to have over $200 million, but right now I have approximately a little over 80 mil. I would have to pay $1,000 to get $80 million in this game. Come on now. You're telling me that all this is worth $1,000. It gives you a little bit of a competitive advantage, but nothing crazy. I want you guys to think about that, man. I actually get to enjoy my game. Like, I have all the money I ever need for probably until GTA 6, all the DLCs. Every time a DLC comes out, I buy the whole thing. No questions asked. I don't even look. You know what I'm saying? I do jobs here and there just for fun, because that's what they should really be, for fun. It's a game for fun. I don't buy this game so I can clock in and clock out. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I do. But I'm having fun right now. I get to trick out this plane that I'm making right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they're looking at the prices. Shit, man, can I get this? Nah, because maybe I want to get the flares. Maybe I want to get the rockets. Maybe this, maybe that. Like, I get to enjoy the game. I get to customize it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having to earn stuff in games. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes you get motivation to play certain missions, to grind stuff out. It makes you appreciate some stuff more, you know? That's even how it is in real life. But what's the use if you're grinding and all that and you're still struggling anyways? You know? And really buying everything in the game, like to legitimately buy everything in the game, I don't think that's possible. I don't think they make it possible. I think that they make it so that at some point, if that's your goal, if you want to buy everything in the game, you're gonna have to fork out some cash. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? You see big YouTubers when they're doing reviews of the new DLC and all the vehicles. If you really think that they sat there and grinded out all those missions to do that, they've got you fooled, man. Just being a YouTuber alone, having to edit that many videos, a lot of these people are uploading daily. You don't have time to sit there and do all these missions, man. But they got the dough, so they'll buy those shark cards. They'll buy those shark cards because they're making more money off their videos anyways. But trust me, at some point, Rockstar knows that after you've been doing all these missions, you're going to be like, damn, look at my cash. And there's so many expenses in the game too. The more you own, the more you got to spend. My character spends like $50,000 a day in the game just to pay the bills or whatever. You know what I mean? It's crazy. They know you have to buy shark cards. They're just waiting. At the end of the day, they're just waiting for you to buy it. I don't know what else to tell you. But anyways, like I said, that's enough of that. But what it's really like to be rich in this game is exactly what I said. You get to do whatever you want. You get to buy whatever you want. Fights are more interesting. You can call Mayweather on anybody. You can trick out everything. You can get your friends to come in, man. You feel nice when you have all this stuff. You invite people in, you feel nice. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you that like I like to flex on anybody, but you know, I'll invite people into my thing so they can experience it. A lot of times people come into my hangar and they're like, man, what the heck? How'd you get all this money, man? Yo, this is sick. Like, add me, this and that. Because, man, people are longing to play the game. They want to experience the game. That's what we all want, man. And not everyone has the money or the time to play this game like that, to unlock all that stuff. I remember when I first got this game, I was just trying to get that little Audi R8. It only cost like $250,000. I was working my ass off, doing jobs left and right. Jobs left and right. It took me almost, at the time, don't get me wrong, at the time the game just came out, so I didn't know all the ins and outs, you know. Making $250,000 in a day on this game. Mind you, I was a low level too, right? I didn't have like a heist where now. This was when the game was bare bones. They just enabled online. It took me about a day to get it. Maybe a couple days. I'm talking a day, like, not maybe playtime, but it took me over a day. And it's like son, like, I really appreciated that Audi. Like, for real. But it's also like that, like, I also wanted the Bugatti, and that already costed $1 million. I'm saying, yo, that took me about a day to get that. No, not even. I'm gonna say 2 days. It took me about 2 days of dedicated trying to get money with one of my friends, robbing the stores. Back when I thought it was cool. Back when I thought it was effective to rob the convenience stores. And I look at the Bugatti, which was the fastest car, the nicest car in the game at the time. It was like, bro, like, you know how long that's gonna take me to get? Like, I won't even be able to have fun. Like, Because if you go to free roam, you're basically spending money. You die, you have to repair your car and stuff. Like, so if you're someone that doesn't have that much money in the game, tell me, how do you enjoy the game? How do you play? What makes it fun for you? Do you guys think you need money in the game to have fun? Do you guys also agree that it's unfair in this game? Like how hard it is to really buy stuff and get money here? Or, like, you let me know. Because I think it's crazy. I think it's ridiculous, if you ask me. I know that you need... I know it's good to be able to earn stuff. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against earning stuff. Even if it takes a while. You know what I mean? Even if it takes a little while to get something that's actually worth it. But the way that they're coming out with new stuff all the time. If they came out with some... And don't... Look, here's the thing. I love that they have new content. I love that they keep it fresh, you know? But it's not fair to have people pick and choose what parts of the game they can play. You know what I mean? It's not fair that something new comes out and they really work their ass off to get some new vehicle. That new vehicle comes out, they buy it, and then a month later, after they've spent so much of their money, something new comes out that they want, and it's like, yo, I just bought this. I didn't have enough time to enjoy this. You know what I mean? I'm out here just balling right now. I got everything I want. I get to try it out. I get to kill people with it. I get to use it. I get to experience 100% of the game. 100%. And, I mean, if you're just buying the game now, you're kind of late anyways, so I can't even blame you. But if you don't have the game, if you didn't have the game for long enough, and you just got it right now, look at all the stuff that you missed out. There's no way in hell. I guess you could say it increases the longevity of the game, you know? But, and for like all the money, people who do money glitches and stuff, I totally understand it, man. I totally understand it. It's not even like they're trying to cheat. I don't agree with hacking. You know what I mean? I think hacking is totally unfair, you know what I mean? When you're griefing people, especially when you're griefing people. You know what I mean? It makes it less fun for everybody. But if you're just trying to make some money because of how hard it is in this game, I totally get it, man. People are tired of struggling. That's how it is in real life too. When people are struggling for long enough, they search for a way out. And a lot of times they don't care how they have to get it, but they'll get it. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you want to call doing the money glitches and hacking to get money like a crime, I guess you could say so. But man, people are hungry out here. Shit, man. Like after a while, you gotta get tired of driving the same car, the same this, the same that. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about money in GTA. Do you think it's fair? Do you think the jobs have enough payout? Do you think that money should be easier to be made? Do you think like they come out with too much DLC? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.